Hi guys, thank you so much for joining us today. For those of you joining us for the first time, welcome. And for those of you returning, we appreciate your support. This week's video, I wanted to share with you my top 5 tips to host a holiday event successfully. There's so many moving pieces when it comes to hosting an event, and you want to make sure that your family has a really good time. So here are some great tips. My first tip would be bake your goods, any type of desserts, way ahead of time. You can do it 3 or 4 days ahead, and as long as you refrigerate it or freeze it, whichever is appropriate, and even for something like banana pudding, I mean, this is an awesome dessert that can last up to 4 or 5 days prior to. So don't wait until the day of to make something like this. And for my pumpkin bread, you can freeze it up to a week ahead of time and it will still come out tasting fantastic. Okay, so I know that this clip seems really out of whack, right? But this is also a portion of my preparation when it comes to doing any type of holiday dinner. I want my little one to always look her best. So she needed to get her hair done, and also I needed to do some moving around of some furniture and just kind of set it up for the crowd. And it actually was a total of 7 people, so I wanted to make sure that everyone had some seating, but yet we were able to still practice social distancing. So my tip here is don't be afraid to ask for help. All ages can help you, whether you have a 3-year-old that you're going to have them help put their toys away, or whether you have a child that might be a little bit older that you may need some help with moving furniture around or setting the table or drying dishes in between your preparation and cooking and baking. There are just so many ways that your family can chip in and help, and you do not have to do this alone. Okay, so for those of you that have watched my channel or follow me on Instagram, you will know that my IG stories is filled with me just chopping up all types of vegetables. There's something about cutting up vegetables that makes me feel so at ease. But this is one of the things that you can definitely get done 1 to 2 days ahead of time. I think this is something that definitely will make you feel a lot less stressed when you're literally just pulling out things from the prepackaged Ziploc bags and dropping it right into the pot and getting it going. During the holiday season, we all have our staple dishes, whether it be candy yams, a baked turkey, baked ham, some people do fried fish, things of that nature. But I challenge you for this upcoming holiday, which of course is Christmas if you're watching this week, is to try something new. And sometimes you may not feel as adventurous to try a new dish, but perhaps try a new ingredient within your dish. So with this lasagna, of course, lasagna is something that is a staple during the holidays, but I decided to try it. Instead of including beef or turkey, I decided to make it with beefless meat, or also known as soy meat. This is a meat that I've gotten from Trader Joe's. I will also link a beefless nachos recipe that I uploaded a couple months ago. This meat is so amazing, and it is definitely something that sparked conversation at the dinner table because, believe it or not, this was a hit. People absolutely loved the beefless lasagna. So comment below if you brined your turkey or your chicken this Thanksgiving season. I decided to try something new and to brine it. I have to tell you, it came out really, really good. And for those of you who've never brined before, the purpose of brining is so that it can really allow the seasoning to truly penetrate. And you do need about a day or two to prep. So this brings me to my last tip. I suggest whenever you are seasoning meat or seafood to get all of your seasonings into one bowl first. And then take that mixture, sprinkle it onto your chicken or your ham or your steak, and then you make sure you rub it in and let that seasoning penetrate. When putting a family dinner together of this magnitude, because typically during your Thanksgiving or Easter or Christmas dinner, you have that experience of, you feel a little bit of anxiety, right? Because you want everything to go really well. People are coming from out of town, maybe friends and family you haven't seen in a while, and especially during times like this. 2020 has been a very challenging year, and you want to make sure that when you bring everyone together that they feel the love in the food, they feel the love in the atmosphere, and I feel like I was able to execute that with this holiday dinner that we had last week. I wanted to share with you guys not your typical tips like shop ahead of time, or make sure you plan your menu, or confirm all of the people that are coming. Those are the typical things, but when you're thinking about taking it to another level and really making sure people feel the love in the food and in the atmosphere, I can't stress enough how helpful these 5 tips can be. And this is the final product. This is what the table looked like. And guys, I tried to get in here before people started digging in, but I was unsuccessful. People just came swarming to the table. We have our baked salmon, our candied yams, our lobster tail, our meatless lasagna, our shrimp quiche. What else did we have? We had deviled eggs. We had collard greens. We had baked chicken. We had banana pudding, pumpkin bread. We went in, y'all. Like, do you see this baked salmon? Excuse me. Do you see how beautiful this looks? And just so you guys know, it was so beautiful outside, I decided to take it to the grill, and I took the baked salmon and the baked chicken and I actually grilled it, and everybody loved it. I just was so grateful and so full. I thank you guys so much for watching. I'm grateful for all of my subscribers. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram also for the love of Peyton. We appreciate your support. And again, we love you guys for watching. Until next time.